AI. Your daily breakdown of the markets, technology, and crypto trends for April 8th, 2026. Let's get started. U.S. crude oil prices have plummeted, with West Texas Intermediate futures falling over 16% to $94.41 per barrel, the biggest one-day drop since 2020. This comes as the U.S. and Iran agree to a two-week ceasefire, allowing for safe passage through the Strait of Hormuz. The news has sent shockwaves through the market, with the S&P 500 rising 2.51% to 6,782.81. Meanwhile, oil exports through the strait remain uncertain, and analysts warn of potential fuel shortages. The ceasefire agreement has not led to a breakthrough in tanker traffic, with ship owners facing tolls in cryptocurrency to pass through the strait. As the situation unfolds, investors are keeping a close eye on the market, with Nvidia up 2.23% to $182.08 and Apple rising 2.13% to $258.90. The global economy holds its breath as the fragile agreement between the U.S. and Iran hangs in the balance.
Gas prices are expected to ease in the coming weeks, with analysts predicting a decline of 10 to 20 cents per gallon, following a ceasefire between the U.S. and Iran. This news sent oil prices plummeting, with U.S. West Texas Intermediate crude futures down to $95 and Brent crude futures down to $95. The market is reacting positively, with the S&P 500 up 2.51% to 6,782.81. As the situation develops, investors are keeping a close eye on the market, with Nvidia up 2.23% to $182.08 and Apple up 2.13% to $258.90. The ceasefire is a welcome relief, but it's not a lasting solution, and the market will be watching closely to see if it holds. For now, it's a positive sign for the economy, and we'll be monitoring the situation closely.
Breaking news in the cryptocurrency space. A recent investigation by the New York Times suggests that Adam Back, CEO of Blockstream, may be the founder of Bitcoin. Back has denied the claims, stating it's really not him. The price of Bitcoin is currently at $71,732.79, up 4.4% today, as part of a broad market relief rally. Meanwhile, the overall market is seeing a surge, with the S&P 500 up 2.51% to 6,782.81 and the Nasdaq up 2.8% to 22,634.99. The cryptocurrency community remains unfazed, stating that the founder's identity would have little impact on Bitcoin fundamentals. As the investigation continues, Bitcoin's price remains volatile, currently trading at $71,732.79. We'll continue to monitor the situation and provide updates as more information becomes available.
Bitcoin's cryptographic security is under threat from advances in quantum computing, but experts say the risk is manageable. According to Bernstein, the crypto industry has 3 to 5 years to prepare for post-quantum security upgrades. This comes as Bitcoin's price currently stands at $71,289.66, down 0.9% today. The risk is particularly pronounced for older legacy wallets, with roughly 1.7 million Bitcoin, including an estimated 1.1 million attributed to Satoshi Nakamoto, held in vulnerable addresses. As the crypto market navigates this potential threat, investors are keeping a close eye on Bitcoin's price and the broader market, including Ethereum, which is currently trading at $2,206.50, down 1.57% today.
Bitcoin's rally to $72,000 highlights an improving market structure, with some analysts believing a final shakeout below $60,000 is still possible. The cryptocurrency rose above $72,000 on Tuesday following a ceasefire agreement between the U.S. and Iran, but was unable to close above that level. Currently, Bitcoin is trading at $71,289.66, down 0.9% on the day. Ethereum is also seeing a surge, with its price at $2,206.50, down 1.57% on the day. Other major altcoins, such as Solana, are showing early signs of buying, with Solana trading at $83.12, down 2.95% on the day. As the market continues to evolve, investors are closely watching for signs of a trend change, with some predicting a potential rally to $84,000 for Bitcoin if it can close above $72,000 to $76,000 resistance zone.
Bitcoin is on a tear, building a bullish structure after reclaiming $72,000, with bulls eyeing further gains to $90,000. The cryptocurrency's latest rally saw it break through the crucial $71,000 level, with the next crucial resistance zone at $80,000. Meanwhile, Binance taker-buy volume exploded by $2.7 billion in 2 hours, signaling strong aggressive buying by bulls. As of now, Bitcoin is trading at $71,289.66, down 0.9% on the day. With improving macro sentiment and a return of aggressive buying, Bitcoin's price could be headed for a major breakout, targeting $90,000, a 25% increase from its current price.
Retail traders are buzzing on Wall Street bets, sharing their moves for tomorrow, with the S&P 500 up 2.51% at 6,782.81 and the Nasdaq gaining 2.8% at 22,634.99. The sentiment is bullish. Nvidia is up 2.23% at 182.08, while Apple rose 2.13% to 258.9. However, Tesla is down 0.98% at 343.25. Traders are discussing their strategies, from tech stocks to cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin, which is down 0.9% at 71,289.66. The question on everyone's mind: what's the next big move?
Retail sentiment is buzzing on Wall Street bets, with traders discussing the latest Fed minutes showing a growing openness to rate hikes at the March meeting. This news is driving market momentum, with the S&P 500 up 2.51% to 6,782.81 and the Nasdaq rising 2.8% to 22,634.99. Nvidia is also seeing a boost, up 2.23% to 182.08, while Tesla is down 0.98% to 343.25. The market is clearly reacting to the potential for rate hikes, and traders are weighing the implications for their portfolios. With Bitcoin down 0.9% to 71,289.66 and Ethereum down 1.57% to 2,206.5, it's clear that investors are taking a cautious approach to crypto. As the market continues to digest this news, one thing is certain: traders are on high alert, watching for any signs of what's to come next.
We're seeing some interesting chatter on Wall Street bets, where traders are discussing a Reddit post about Iran demanding crypto fees for ships passing through the Hormuz during a ceasefire. This news is sparking debate about the potential impact on global trade and the price of oil. Meanwhile, the S&P 500 is up 2.51% to 6,782.81, and the Nasdaq is up 2.8% to 22,634.99. Some traders are wondering if this development could lead to increased demand for cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin, which is currently trading at 71,289.66, down 0.9% on the day. Others are pointing to the potential implications for tech stocks, with Nvidia up 2.23% to 182.08, and Apple up 2.13% to 258.9. It's worth noting that this is just a social media buzz, not a formal news report, but it's certainly generating a lot of discussion among retail traders.
Retail sentiment is buzzing on Wall Street bets as a two-week ceasefire in the Iran war sparks a major rally in stock futures. Dow futures are soaring nearly 1,300 points, with the S&P 500 futures jumping 185 points, or 2.8%, and the Nasdaq Composite futures rising 3.5%. This sudden shift in sentiment has traders talking, with many pointing to the release of pressure in the energy market. As of now, the S&P 500 is trading at 6,782.81, up 2.51%, while the Nasdaq is at 22,634.99, up 2.8%. Notable movers include Nvidia, up 2.23% to 182.08, and Apple, up 2.13% to 258.9. The big question is, can this momentum hold, or is this just a temporary reprieve from the volatility?
Tensions between the U.S. and Iran are escalating, with Iran's parliamentary speaker accusing the U.S. of violating a ceasefire agreement. This development has sent shockwaves through the market, with U.S. oil prices plummeting over 15% to near $95 per barrel. The S&P 500 is currently trading at 6,782.81, up 2.51% on the day, while the Nasdaq has gained 2.8% to 22,634.99. The fragile ceasefire agreement appears to be at risk of unraveling, and investors are closely watching the situation. The price of Bitcoin has fallen to $71,289.66, down 0.9% on the day, while Ethereum has dropped to $2,206.50, a decline of 1.57%. As the situation continues to unfold, market volatility is expected to remain high.
Retail sentiment is buzzing on Wall Street bets as news breaks that Iran has closed the Strait of Hormuz again, with Israel continuing its strikes on Lebanon. This geopolitical tension is sparking concerns about global market stability. Looking at the real-time market snapshot, the S&P 500 is up 2.51% at 6,782.81, while the Nasdaq has gained 2.8% to 22,634.99. Nvidia is also seeing a boost, up 2.23% to 182.08. However, Tesla is down 0.98% to 343.25. The question on everyone's mind is how this developing story will impact the markets going forward. Will we see a flight to safety or a continued rally? Traders are closely watching the situation, and will be keeping a close eye on the market's reaction as this story unfolds.
Retail sentiment is buzzing on Wall Street bets, with traders discussing the potential fallout from the Strait of Hormuz closure. Despite the S&P 500 currently trading at 6,782.81, up 2.51% today, many are warning of an impending oil crisis that could send shockwaves through the economy. With oil prices expected to surge, traders are bracing for a potential perfect storm of inflation, food shortages, and skyrocketing gas prices. Some are even calling for gas prices to double, which could have a devastating impact on the U.S. economy. The real question is, will the market continue to rally, or will reality set in? With Nvidia trading at 182.08, up 2.23%, and Apple at 258.9, up 2.13%, it's clear that investors are still optimistic. But for how long? The next few days will be crucial in determining the direction of the market, especially with inflation data set to be released this Friday.
Retail sentiment is buzzing on Reddit, with traders discussing the idea that everything is already priced in. The notion that the market knows all and sees all is sparking debate, with some arguing that even the most unexpected events are already factored into current prices. Looking at the market snapshot, the S&P 500 is up 2.51% at 6,782.81, while the Nasdaq is up 2.8% at 22,634.99. Nvidia is also gaining, up 2.23% at 182.08, and Apple is up 2.13% at 258.9. Meanwhile, Tesla is down 0.98% at 343.25. Traders are questioning whether there are any true surprises left in the market, or if everything is indeed already priced in. The discussion is heating up, with some traders arguing that the market's omniscience is an illusion, while others believe that the collective knowledge of the market is unbeatable. As the market continues to evolve, one thing is clear: the conversation on Reddit is reflecting the sentiment of retail traders, and it's worth paying attention to.
We're seeing a major buzz on social media, particularly on Reddit's Wall Street Bets, where a trader just shared a massive 100K gain on QQQ calls, finally turning green after 5 years of losses. This comes as the Nasdaq is up 2.8% today, with Nvidia hitting 182.08 and Apple reaching 258.9. The trader's story is a cautionary tale, warning others to be careful with their investments, but it's also a testament to the power of perseverance. With the S&P 500 up 2.51% and the Nasdaq Composite at 22,634.99, retail sentiment is clearly bullish, but it's essential to remember that past performance is not indicative of future results. Traders are discussing their own experiences and strategies on social media, and it's crucial to stay informed and adapt to the ever-changing market landscape.
Traders on Reddit are buzzing about a potential insider trade on Poly Market, netting $663,000 on a U.S Iran ceasefire. This social media buzz is reflecting the retail sentiment, with many discussing the implications on Wall Street Bets. Meanwhile, the S&P 500 is up 2.51% to 6,782.81 and the Nasdaq is up 2.8% to 22,634.99. Nvidia is also seeing a surge, up 2.23% to 182.08. As the market reacts to this news, it's clear that social media is playing a significant role in shaping trader sentiment. With Bitcoin down 0.9% to $71,289.66 and Ethereum down 1.57% to $2,206.5, it's a mixed bag for crypto. One thing is certain, though, traders are watching this situation closely, and the market is reacting accordingly.
We're seeing some interesting chatter on social media, specifically on Reddit, where users are discussing Iran's demand for crypto fees for ships passing through the Hormuz Strait during a ceasefire. This news is sparking debate among traders, with some speculating about the potential impact on the crypto market. Currently, Bitcoin is trading at $71,289.66, down 0.9% on the day, while Ethereum is at $2,206.50, down 1.57%. Some traders on Wall Street Bets are wondering if this could be a catalyst for a crypto rally, while others are more skeptical. One thing's for sure: this story is generating a lot of social media buzz, with many traders keeping a close eye on the situation. As we watch the markets, the Nasdaq is up 2.8% at 22,634.99, and the S&P 500 is up 2.51% at 6,782.81. We'll continue to monitor the situation and bring you updates as more information becomes available.
Retail sentiment is buzzing on Wall Street Bets about a potential crypto toll for oil tanker transits through the Strait of Hormuz, courtesy of a post on Reddit. This development could have significant implications for the global economy, and traders are weighing in on the possible effects on oil prices and the broader market. With the S&P 500 currently trading at 6,782.81, up 2.51% on the day, and Bitcoin hovering around 71,289.66, down 0.9%, the conversation is centered around the potential for increased volatility in the markets. Some traders are discussing the potential benefits for crypto, while others are concerned about the geopolitical risks. As the situation unfolds, it's essential to keep an eye on the market's reaction, particularly in the energy and tech sectors, where stocks like Nvidia, currently trading at 182.08, and Apple, at 258.9, could be impacted.
Retail sentiment is buzzing on Reddit, where traders are discussing a key trend. Bitcoin is being bought at a rate twice as fast as new supply is coming online in 2026. This social media buzz is worth noting, especially with Bitcoin currently trading at $71,547.59, down 0.55% on the day. Meanwhile, Ethereum is at $2,214.83, and Solana is at $83.46, both also in the red. The question is, will this Reddit-driven momentum be enough to propel Bitcoin higher, or will it succumb to broader market pressures? With the S&P 500 and Nasdaq up 2.51% and 2.8% respectively, it's a complex landscape for traders to navigate.
Retail sentiment is buzzing on Wall Street bets after a Reddit post sparked a rally in U.S. stock futures, with the S&P 500 soaring 2.51% to 6,782.81. The Nasdaq is up 2.8% to 22,634.99, and the Dow futures are spiking 800 points. Traders are discussing a potential ceasefire in the Iran conflict, which has sent oil prices plunging 12% to $98 per barrel. This sharp drop is also affecting other energy-related assets, with natural gas and heating oil trading sharply lower. Meanwhile, tech stocks like Apple are up 2.13% to 258.9, and Nvidia is rising 2.23% to 182.08. The question is, can this rally sustain itself, or is it just a knee-jerk reaction to the news?
Nvidia stock is feeling the heat from the prolonged Iran war, with its valuation compressing as oil prices rise. The company's GPUs may not use oil, but the stock market prices them based on the economic environment. With oil prices on fire, the global economy is taking a hit, and Nvidia is no exception. The stock is down 4.75% so far this year, underperforming the broader semiconductor industry. Currently, Nvidia is trading at $182.08, up 2.23% today, but the outlook remains bearish. The S&P 500 is up 2.51% today, at $6,782.81, but the ongoing conflict in the Middle East is likely to keep pressure on high-growth tech stocks like Nvidia.
Bitcoin is holding above $71,300, with spot demand strengthening over the past few days. The order flow across major exchanges shows a clear shift toward investor accumulation, with Binance 30-day net volume moving average standing at $43.2 million. The derivatives data also adds weight to the move, with CryptoQuant data showing Binance cumulative volume delta increasing to $5.6 billion. Meanwhile, the current Bitcoin price is $71,547.59, down 0.55% on the day. As we look at the broader market, the S&P 500 is up 2.51% to $6,782.81, while Nvidia is up 2.23% to $182.08. But all eyes are on Bitcoin as it approaches the critical $72,000 level, which has acted as resistance since February 4th. Will this time be different?
Bitcoin bulls are struggling to reclaim the $72,000 level despite the U.S. Iran ceasefire. The cryptocurrency briefly hit new 3-week highs, reaching $72,865 on Bitstamp, but failed to stay above $72,000. Meanwhile, the S&P 500 is up over 2.5% and trading at $6,782.81, just 2.9% away from a new record high. Bitcoin's current price is $71,547.59, down 0.55% on the day. Traders are eyeing the $72,000 level as a crucial test for the bulls, with some calling for a clean break and hold above that area to confirm the upward momentum. With key U.S. inflation releases on the horizon, volatility is expected to pick up, and Bitcoin's price strength will be put to the test.
Cash is soaring, up over 30% in the past 24 hours to $336.50, its highest level since January. This rally comes on the heels of a broader relief rally across global risk markets, following the U.S. Iran ceasefire. However, some analysts warn this could be a bull trap, similar to the 2021 setup that led to a 40% decline. With Bitcoin currently trading at $71,547.59, the crypto market is on high alert. Cash's liquidation heat map also points to greater downside risk, with over $50 million in long leverage sitting below current prices. As the market watches for a potential breakout, Nvidia's 2.23% gain to $182.08 and the S&P 500's 2.51% increase to $6,782.81 suggest a positive trend, but investors remain cautious. Will cash continue its upward momentum, or will it succumb to the risks of a bull trap?
Traders on Wall Street bets are buzzing about Morgan Stanley's new spot Bitcoin ETF, MSBT, listed on NYSE Arca. This move marks a significant shift in traditional finance, with a major U.S. bank putting its name on a spot Bitcoin ETF. The fund holds physical Bitcoin and comes with a competitive 0.14% fee, undercutting most existing spot BTC ETFs. With Bitcoin currently trading at $71,547.59, down 0.55% today, this launch could bring new attention to the cryptocurrency. Morgan Stanley's massive advisor network, overseeing $6.2 trillion in client assets, could also drive demand. The question is, will this launch be a game changer for Bitcoin or just another ETF headline?
We're seeing some interesting chatter on Reddit, where a post is making the rounds about the Trumps allegedly blowing $1 billion on Bitcoin. Now, we can't verify the accuracy of this claim, but what's notable is the social sentiment around it. With Bitcoin currently trading at $71,547.59, down 0.55% on the day, some traders are discussing the potential implications of high-profile investors taking big hits in the crypto space. Over on Wall Street Bets, traders are weighing in on the risks and rewards of crypto investing, with some pointing to the recent price action in Ethereum, which is down 1.2% at $2,214.83, and Solana, which has fallen 2.55% to $83.46. As always, we're keeping a close eye on the market snapshot, where the S&P 500 is up 2.51% at 6,782.81 and the Nasdaq is up 2.8% at 22,634.99. It's a reminder that in the world of crypto, social media buzz can sometimes be just as important as fundamental analysis.
Retail sentiment is buzzing on Reddit, where traders are discussing the potential quantum threat to Bitcoin. According to Blockstream's Adam Back, this threat isn't immediate, which may be why Bitcoin is only down 0.55% today, trading at $71,547.59. Meanwhile, Ethereum is down 1.2% at $2,214.83, and Solana is taking a hit, down 2.55% at $83.46. The overall crypto market seems to be shrugging off this news for now, but it's definitely a topic of discussion on social media and forums like Wall Street Bets. As we see the S&P 500 up 2.51% and the Nasdaq up 2.8%, it's clear that investors are focused on the broader market trends, but crypto traders are keeping a close eye on this developing story.
Retail sentiment is buzzing on social media, particularly on Wall Street Bets, as traders discuss the unexpected market reaction to the escalating conflict in the Middle East. Despite over 100 airstrikes on Beirut, oil prices are crashing, with WTI down 16.5% to $94 and Brent down 13.6%. Meanwhile, the Nasdaq is up 3.3% and the Nikkei is up 5.4%. with Nvidia rising 2.23% to $182.08 and Apple up 2.13% to $258.90. Traders are questioning the logic behind this risk-on sentiment, wondering if the market believes Israel's actions will blow over or if investors are simply choosing to ignore the potential disruption to the global energy market. As the situation continues to unfold, all eyes are on the market's response, with the S&P 500 currently at 6,782.81, up 2.51%.
Retail sentiment is buzzing on Wall Street Bets as traders discuss the potential impact of 50% tariffs on nations supplying Iran with weapons, with the S&P 500 up 2.51% to 6,782.81. Some traders are questioning whether this move will lead to a broader market rally. Meanwhile, Nvidia is up 2.23% to 182.08, and Apple is up 2.13% to 258.9, but Tesla is down 0.98% to 343.25. The real question is, how will this tariff announcement affect the overall market landscape? And will it lead to a shift in investor sentiment? Traders are also keeping a close eye on the crypto market, where Bitcoin is down 0.55% to $71,547.59, and Ethereum is down 1.2% to $2,214.83. As the situation unfolds, one thing is clear. Traders are watching this story closely, and it's likely to be a major topic of discussion on social media and trading forums in the coming days.
We're seeing a significant buzz on social media, particularly on Reddit, about Meta's new AI model, MuseSpark. This news has sent Meta's stock soaring, with a nearly 6% intraday jump. Traders are discussing the potential implications of this new technology, which uses content from Instagram, Facebook, and Threads to personalize responses. With the S&P 500 up 2.51% and the Nasdaq up 2.8%, tech stocks are leading the charge. Nvidia, a key player in the AI space, is up 2.23% to $182.08. As traders weigh in on Wall Street Bets, the question on everyone's mind is, can Meta finally catch up in the AI race? With Apple up 2.13% to $258.90 and Tesla down 0.98% to $343.25, it's clear that investors are looking for the next big thing in tech. The real question is, will Meta's new model be the catalyst for a major shift in the market?
That's your market wrap for today. Markets surged across the board on a powerful wave of geopolitical optimism. The driver was a fragile two-week ceasefire agreement between the U.S. and Iran, which sent oil into a freefall. U.S. crude posted its largest one-day drop since 2020, plummeting over 16% to below $95 a barrel. This triggered a massive risk-on rally, with the Dow and S&P futures indicating a huge gap up at the open, and high-growth tech leading the charge. The relief spilled into digital assets, with Bitcoin decisively breaking through the key $72,000 level as traders priced in a less inflationary environment. So, here's the main takeaway for investors. Today's rally was built on the hope of de-escalation, not the reality. Reports are already emerging that the ceasefire is breaking down, with tanker traffic in the Strait of Hormuz yet to resume. The market has priced in a peace dividend that is far from guaranteed. Watch the headlines out of the Middle East very closely. Any sign this deal is truly dead on arrival could see this entire rally reverse just as quickly as it began. I'll see you at the opening bell. Stay bullish.